Welcome to Science, Health and Healing Encyclopedia of Children's Health Core and Ali Academy. I'm Dr. Majid Ali. The subject of this video is the thyroid-pancreas dysfunction or the thyroid-pancreatic dysfunction. Pancreas is the hormone which produces, pancreas is the gland which produces a hormone called insulin, among other hormones. Insulin is the minister of metabolism and energy to oxygen, king of human biology. So insulin regulates the energy metabolism of the human body. The thyroid gland produces T4 and T3 hormones which control the utilization of energy in all cell types in the human body. So the thyroid and the pancreas are assigned certain functions to protect each other from excesses of each other. For example, excess insulin toxicity, is inflaming, it is fattening, it damages all types of cells in the body, including the cells of the thyroid gland. To protect itself from excesses of insulin, pancreas, the thyroid has its own system. So it promotes the release of glucose to raise the glucose level while insulin drives it down very sharply by a process called gluconeogenesis, which means glucose generation in the liver, also glycolysis, which means breakdown of glycogen stores in the liver into the glucose to be released in the blood. Now this simple explanation gives you an explanation of a clinical phenomenon which I have observed for decades and so have others, which is that if you have diabetes type 1 or type 2 and you develop thyroid disease, it's going to be very difficult for you to control blood glucose levels. On the other hand, if you have insulin toxicity, which is undetected because your doctor never did the test, or you have diabetes, sooner or later it's going to cause thyroid disease. And the disease of the thyroid is going to further add the burden and toxicities of diabetes and insulin, and of course insulin toxicity is going to be worsened if you have a thyroid problem. Now, thyroid has two essential nutrients, iodine and selenium. And I think that these tests should be done. But selenium is a mineral which is essential also for fighting off the toxic effects of excess insulin, both in the pancreas, in the liver, but also in all cellular populations in the body. So this simple fact, scientific fact, that insulin and the thyroid hormone oppose each other in certain areas and support each other in other areas gives you the explanation. The clinical point is, if you are insulin toxic or if you're diabetes, please watch out for development of thyroid disease. And if you think you have a thyroid disease, you probably already are insulin toxic. You're probably already at the increased risk of diabetes. You might want to have those tests done. Please forward this YouTube segment to your contacts. Support our vision of providing information which is free of cost, free of corporate deceptions, and free of ideological distortions. Thank you. Thank you so much.